Hi guys, I'm Vanessa, and if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I start by spraying my face with the Rose Water by Mario. I just love spraying my face with this before applying any kind of makeup or anything. I just really like how it helps set my foundation and how my entire makeup goes on. So I'm just going to let it dry for a little bit of a while real quick. Let me fan this out. Now onto my eyebrows. To do my eyebrows, I like to always start by just brushing it through with a spoolie. Any kind of spoolie really works. Just brushing all the hair out to make sure it looks kind of even and set like the base of the eyebrow before I start applying any kind of product. The product I'll be using for my eyebrows is the NYX Tame Frame Pomade. I have it in the shade Brunette, and I really like it just to really help me carve my eyebrow out and like create shape and definition to it. I just slowly start by applying some of it into the bottom part of my eyebrow and the top part, and then I just start filling it in. Obviously, I didn't get enough, so I had to get a little bit more just to finish filling it in with the pomade. Now I won't bore you going through all the steps of doing my other eyebrows. I'm just going to fast forward through this real quick to do my left eyebrow. Or right, in your case. Something like that. Alright, so I like to carve my eyebrows out, and for that I'm going to use the L.A.Girl Pro Concealer in Creamy Beige. And I just grab this with a little small flat brush and carve my eyebrows out, and then just blend it out afterwards. Now moving into the eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original one. And I'm just going to get like a little small amount and dab it into my eyes and then just put it all over my eyes. Now I'm going to start with the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm just going to grab that really like kind of neutral shade right there in the corner and use that to set my entire eyeshadow. And just with a fluffy brush from Wet n Wild, I'm just going to grab it and dip it in there and just put it all over my eyelid. Now moving to the Morphe palette 25B, I'm going to grab a little like orangey kind of transition shade, and I'm just gonna apply that on my crease. And I'll use this shade as a transition shade before I add any other kind of shades in it. And like always, just remember to always tap off the excess because the shadows do have some fallout in them. Now I'm gonna go back in and grab those mixtures of some two other brown shades just to deepen up that crease after the transition shades. I want to create this kind of like little depth dimension in my crease, so just blend all those. Now going into my Morphe palette 35F, which is the Frost palette, I'm going to grab this little like cranberry purple mauve shade, and that's the one I'm going to use to apply to all over my lid. Before applying the shade, I always like to spray it, and I'm going to spray it with the Pixi Glow Mist just so it can get a little bit more metallic, because because I really like how intense and metallic these shadows look after spraying them with some kind of water. Anything works really. Then just apply it all over my lid. Now going back into that Morphe 25B palette, I'm going to grab the dark brown shade and use that at the very end of my crease, just to create like a little smoky eye look going there. And I did start with very little and then eventually build it up because these shadows are very pigmented. Now for my face primer, I'm going to use the Stay Matte by Rimmel London, and oh my god, this thing is amazing. I am really have been obsessed with using this primer, and what thing is better? It's a drugstore primer, so you know it's going to be super cheap. I really like how it mattifies, and it almost feels kind of tacky, which helps the foundation stay on longer. Now once we have put all the primer in our face and we have patted that primer in so nothing moves, we are going to move into foundation. And for foundation today, I'm using the Covergirl Healthy Elixir in the color Buff Beige, and this foundation is amazing. It makes your skin look so healthy and so natural and just so fresh. Like if you want a good drugstore foundation, I suggest you get this one. And just to blend this foundation, we are going to use a beauty blender, which I have tried it with a brush and I have tried it with a beauty blender, and I just really like applying my foundation with a beauty blender. Now to cover those dark circles of mine, we are going to use some concealer, and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light neutral, and we are going to pray and hope that this concealer covers all my sins and dark eyes. Just kidding. Who am I kidding? We know this concealer is amazing. Now it's time to blend that concealer. Now to bake under my eyes, which I love and cannot go a day without, I am going to use this Nye Translucent Powder. I know it's in a L'Oreal kind of container, but it was just so messy to keep it in the Nye container it came, so I just put it into that other container. And I'm just going to grab the powder with my sponge and just set and bake like I'm baking cookies in an oven. I am applying the translucent powder everywhere where I put concealer, but I'm mainly focusing under my under eyes, just because I really want that to stay matte and not budge all day. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Fit Me loose powder. I am in light medium, and I really like this powder. It just makes my whole face look so matte and like kind of like that porcelain kind of look. It just makes it look really good, like if I have no flaws. And for the under eyes, I am going to go with the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. And I like to grab this powder to just press it in where I had any translucent powder, and I feel like it gives it this other color to it. Like it doesn't make it look so white. And I just normally just press it in and then just dust off all the other excess. Now for bronzer, I am going to use Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Soleil. And this bronzer, oh my god, gives you that glow skin of luck. You have just been kissed by the sun. Like, oh my god, I am obsessed with this bronzer. It is very, very pigmented, so I would suggest getting a light hand, but you can just see how it makes me look so tan. And now for contour, I'm going to go with my all-time fave Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. And this thing smells so, so good. Like, there's pineapple, there's coconut, like everything you need in your life. And I'm just going to contour my cheekbones and make sure that jawline can like cut someone. So you want to contour that as well and bring it down just a little your neck so it kind of matches with the rest of your face. For blush, we are going to go with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. These blushes are so inexpensive and so pretty on the skin. They just makes it look so like fresh and naturally like that pink glow. They are very pigmented as well, so I would suggest going with a very light hand because girl, no one needs to be looking like a clown. Now we're gonna go back into that Carli Bybel palette and get that pinky shimmery shade, and I'm gonna use that shade to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners because, you know, highlight everywhere if possible. Now moving on into my eyeliner, I am going to use my all-time favorite Ride or Die NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I live and breathe and everything for this liner. It just like creates the perfect wing. It helps me like just make that sharp wing like no tomorrow. And the best part is it dries matte. I love a good eyeliner that dries matte. So I always start with doing my wing out and then just bringing that tip of the wing in. And we'll just fill out the rest of the eye just to know where I want my wing to be at and how sharp and how slaying I want it to be. Okay, so I went on and did the other wing eyeliner off camera, and now we're back. Now for my eyelashes, I am going to use the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara, and I love using this as a base before I apply my falsies. For falsies, I'm going to go with some Whispys from the Creme Shop eyelashes. And the glue is also from the Creme. It's just some clear glue. These both are so inexpensive. They're $1 each and I love them. Now, the big time we've all been waiting for, highlight. Because you know, someone's gotta glow. I gotta blind people tonight. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverlyhills Nicole Guerrero palette that, oh god, if you have this, if you do not have this, you need this in your life. And I'm gonna go with the shade Kitty Cat and Forever Lit and just blind people away. Blind them. As I'm highlighting my life away, I actually just remember I forgot to contour my nose. No one needs to have a big nose, so I'm gonna contour that real quick, snatch that nose. To make that nose snatch and make sure it looks great, I'm gonna use this Prolux contour palette, and I'm gonna use this medium, like kind of cool tone dark shade to contour that nose. Now after my eyelashes have gotten a little bit tacky, I am going to apply them on because I find out that this is the best way to apply your eyelashes. It just makes it so simple and easy and super fast. And now for my lower lash, we're going to go back into the Morphe 25B palette. And with a flat brush, I am just going to create that kind of smoky under eye look. Just really smoking that waterline out with those colors. It creates a whole different dimension. And actually, after all my lashes have dried down, I like to go back into with the eyeliner and cover the glue so you can't really see the clear glue. Now moving on to lips. For lips today, I am trying to figure out what should I wear with this makeup look, and after a thought, I give it a thought, and we're going to use a ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Notion. This is a very red burgundy, like a deep color, and I just love their formula. I love how much they stay on, and well, I just love them. What can I say? After we've done with all our makeup, we are going to go back into our eyes and just do our lower lashes. And just to finish all our makeup, we are going to go in with the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. Alright guys, so this is the completed look, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos of me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And all the products used will be listed down below in the description box. Bye! Mwah.